Okay, Ron, I thought I would just kind of recap what I talked about with the landscaper and just kind of start on the driveway. Landscaper as well as handyman and lots of things. He's going to do a bid for windows, the whole works. Anyways, to kind of knock down and clean out all these cracks in the driveway, treat them with like a ground kill so they don't come back. Um, this is we're not quite sure what to do here other than a lot of it just needs to go and open up and maybe save the blue spruce and limit up a little bit where it isn't going to look so good when these bushes get cut back, and kind of redefine. There is a path that goes down through there. Gonna take that bush out. There's an outlet behind there. It's all covered in sand. It needs to all be shoveled out and cleaned up. New address numbers. The number one's broken half, and we're thinking either get a number one. I don't know if those numbers could be salvaged, but it might be just better to put brand new numbers up and maybe paint them black to make it kind of pop. Hard edge this side of the walkway, and then an awful lot of work over here. A lot of this stuff is just way overgrown, sickly, way built up with sand from the wind and depositing in here. We're going to try and figure out a way to work with that. Clean out all the gutters, seal the seams, take care of that. But again, there's going to be a pretty hard cleanup in the middle here. A lot of this sand we're going to shovel and wheelbarrow. Like in here, the only thing that would probably be left is, I think we're going to take this bush completely out. Save that bush, probably take the roadie out, trim that bush back. Not sure exactly how this is all going to end up. Move some rocks around. Again, you got all this sand that's deposited in here, and needs to be moved around to kind of redistribute. You're getting undermining here, but a lot of it we're going to take over and dump over here. I guess you're getting undermined big time. This all hauled away, that cut back or totally out. You can't even see your heat pump, and that's kind of a big deal, and people won't even know it's there. Going to do an estimate as well in here, in the potting shed and that, to clean all that out and haul that stuff away. Reattach the gutter up there. Haul away the table. It's got a bunch of broken glass from the window up above, which, by the way, the guy came by and is giving us an estimate for a full redo of the windows. He's also going to give us an estimate for this door. It's totally rotted out, the skin at the bottom, and rusted out around the window. Those aren't super expensive, and a fresh door there would be good. Might be able to salvage this kind of roadie, save this tree, trim back the little tree over to the right, get rid of the holly bush, trim back the bamboo a little bit. Again, gutters definitely needing cleaning, and there's a whole bunch of these. There's where there's plugs needed for the bird blocking, 2 or 3 on the front and about 3 or 4 on the back. This is going to be kind of done like the shape of an eye for bark to come off of probably this line right here, and then go up and around and dive into the right side of this, the widow's peak up above. Again, outside windows coming around the house. Of course, the grass needs mowing. Sounds like you guys had somebody doing it, but they do that as well and can take care of that. The deck, if you come out here on this outside third of the deck, the whole thing moves big time. There's at least 2 of the 4x4 supports down there. The brackets are either rusted off or they've settled out and they're short. That needs to be jacked up, and it's sagging in this corner of the deck, as you can see it. So that he's going to take care of that. There's a vent up there that a couple of the flappers are broken off, or one of them. That needs to get replaced. Birds can get in there, and so can wind and rain and sand. So going to take care of that in the bid. Again, nothing's going to get done without approval. Just a lot more of the bird block plugs and that. Deck, there's some issues. Going to try and touch some things up, like the steps where the wood's sticking up, and there's a couple of pretty good spots on the deck too, where a couple pieces could be screwed down. These planters, I would think that if they were cleaned out and some bark put around the outside section, and then maybe even some silk flowers in the middle, and, you know, just for a little bit of color, and don't have to worry about watering and maintaining. But yeah, haul this all away, you know, and just eliminate the stuff that's sitting on the deck where there's really nothing in it. And again, there's a handrail in here that's totally missing and you can't see. Just kind of get the sand and that out of here. And of course we're back to the window that's going to get replaced. So that is it, and we'll get a real good start on the outside, and I think we'll have a huge impact, and that's kind of where I would like to start and hopefully end. So there you go.